Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch.
I thought the cocktail sauce
Today
man
we're
was
bringing
over.
back a set of dice that's been on the show before, these translucent rainbow dice. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 4 ciabatta. As far as breads go, ciabatta is actually a relatively new invention, being created in 1982.
What?
Next up, let's roll for Maine. 7 corned beef. This sandwich is starting out eerily similar to our recent 10 out of 10, especially since ciabatta is inspired by French baguettes. Next up, let's roll for some cheese.
Ciabatta is so dry to me.
3 pepper jack. Well, it's not a white cheese with Indian spices, but it still is a white, spicy cheese. Specifically, it's Monterey Jack infused with jalapenos, though you can find other varieties infused with other hot peppers. Should be a tasty combination with our corned beef. So far, things are looking all right. Next up, let's roll roughage. 2 cucumber and 6 rhubarb. I have these small English cucumbers today. I like these because they tend to be a little crunchier. We'll get a nice layer of them here on our sandwich, and then we'll move on to our other roughage. If you've never had rhubarb before, it is a quite tart vegetable with a texture kind of similar to celery when uncooked. Cooking reduces its tartness a little bit.
I can't help but think it looks like a tire iron.
All right, let's get wild with our wild magic. 5.
Or not a tire iron, like a crowbar.
These are basically the same thing as cheese puffs, except they are made of peanut butter. One of my toddler's favorite snacks. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go.
Hollis, thank you, friend. Appreciated.
9 tamarind peach hot sauce. Happy to give this one another try on a more normal sandwich. This sauce has a great, unique flavor, and I'm interested to see how it plays with the rest of the sandwich, especially the rhubarb. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich put together here.
That bread's just so dry. I don't think it'll be bad, though.
Toothpicks in to hold it together.
I'm thinking...
And let's get it cut in half.
8-8. Thinking an 8-8 right about now.
And let's take a look at that cross-section. Interesting.
Thank you.
Well, we ended up with a mostly normal sandwich with some unique flavors. Let's see how it tastes.
8-8, maybe?
Yeah, this one's interesting. The sour rhubarb paired with the cucumbers, we kind of backed into pickles on this one.
Great to see roll
the peanut butter puffs are a little strange.
Thanks,
mostly texturally, they don't add a ton of peanut flavor. Mostly getting spice from the pepper jack and from the hot sauce. I mean, it works okay. If I got this at a restaurant or something, I'd eat it and I wouldn't complain. But I probably wouldn't order it again. It does have me interested to see on what sandwiches raw rhubarb would really shine. So hopefully we roll some again while I have
maybe
it. All in all, for a Monday
7-9?
sandwich, I can't really complain. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. I think today I'm going to go with a 6.8 for this one.
Really?
And I'm going to call it the Peanut Puff Pass. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again on Wednesday.
Wow, that's actually surprising. I actually cannot believe that. Dude, my ratings with his been way off today. Way off.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be bringing back these Superman ice cream dice to the show. I don't remember what they rolled last time, but hopefully they roll something good today. Let's get it started with our roll for bread. 5 pretzel bun. Big fan of pretzel buns and soft pretzels in general.
Not a big fan of pretzel
Seems like a pretty okay start.
Not for me.
Next up, let's roll for our main.
I'm not a big pretzel guy, though.
5 buffalo chicken breast. Got this deli sliced buffalo chicken breast. It's pretty good. Just a little bit of spice. These dice are treating me pretty well so far.
Solid start.
Let's roll for cheese. 1 processed singles. Well, a little bit of a misstep with the processed singles there, but they have their place. I still enjoy a grilled cheese made with them from time to time, but here I definitely would have preferred a better cheese. But can't win them all. Next up, let's roll roughage. 3 achar masala pickles and 11 none. These achar masala pickles really have been having their day in the sun lately. I think we probably have a large enough sample now for the Roll for Sandwich stat guy to get some stats on these pickles.
There's a Roll for Sandwich stat guy? W.
16 pickle spritz. It's exactly what it sounds like. There's pickle juice in this spray bottle. And I will, as Homestar Runner says, apply liberally. It's funny, we already have pickles on here, so now we're just getting a little bit of extra pickle essence. Nothing wrong with that. And last but not least, the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 17, pickle lily. Pickle lily is a British
is this?
consisting of pickled vegetables inside of a tangy mustard sauce. So I guess it's pickles 3 ways today.
Pickles?
I'm something
pickle
of a pickle
juice
fanatic,
sprayed
so
from the spray bottle?
that doesn't bug me.
And pickled
the
mustard?
Nice.
This is a pickle person's dream sandwich. Have you never heard? I think pickle people are crazy. Like, people who love pickles, like obsessed with pickles, are like some of the weirdest people in food. They are. And hey, if you got mad at that, that applies to you. Pickle people are fucking nuts, okay? They're actually fucking nuts. The only good thing about pickle people is that if they're like a nice, not degenerate pickle person, where like you get a pickle with your sub, they'll eat the pickle. It's like, all right, here you go, have the pickle, and then they're happy. That's great. But if they're like the crazy pickle person who is like, they want to snatch your pickle as fast as it comes up to the table, or they just sit there at the fridge, eating the whole pickles away, dude, what's going on over there?
Nice with the pretzel bun. And that just about does it for this sandwich. Let's get it closed up here. You know, the more that I think about it, the more that I think that this could use a little something else. So I think I'm going to use a spell. I'm going to cast the level 1 spell, Invoke Pan, which allows me to give it the grilled cheese treatment. So let's melt those processed singles. All right, into our warm pan goes
Oh my god, look at all the pickle juices. Wait, this is genius though. It's going to dry it out.
Juice.
It's going to dry out the pickle juice.
Warming
Smart.
the sandwich will do a couple things. Melt the cheese, obviously, which will be nice.
Smart.
But it'll also get the pretzel bun softened up and crispy a little bit. I have never pan-fried a sandwich with a pretzel bun before, so this is kind of an experiment. I hopefully won't burn it. We'll see how it goes. It looks okay so far. Gonna add a tiny bit of water to my pan after the flip here, and we'll see how this turns out on the other side.
And I'm thankful for the wonderful community.
Turned out okay. I have a little bit of
what you do.
Rocks for 8 months. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Burnt cheese on the top of it, but that's nothing to worry about.
Looks fine.
Let's go ahead and get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Now, it didn't get as melty as I would have liked. Even still, not a bad looking sandwich. The dice really do seem to be in a pickle mood today, and I can't really blame them. Let's give it a taste.
There's a lot of pickle.
Well, altogether, it's pretty good.
No, that's the play. You
unfortunately, a little bit.
When you do a grilled cheese, you really should put a little bit of well, you can do 2 things. You can put a little bit of butter, a little extra butter, or you can put a little extra water on it and then cover it, and it creates like a little steam room, and then when you flip it, it helps the cheese melt better. It's actually nice. It's actually good.
All the different
you should do it.
Pickles. Would have been nice to have a little bit more variety of flavors. Or, you know, maybe it just doesn't have enough pickle.
Panini press?
There.
There.
Well, I don't think our use of a first level spell today was earth-shattering. I do think it probably helped a little. Not the best sandwich, but not bad by any means. I think today I'm going to go with a 7.2, and I'm going to call it the Pretzel Pandemonium. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Friday.
I'm surprised it was named the Pretzel Pandemonium and not the Pickle Pandemonium, because there was 3 sets of pickles on it, but you know what? Sometimes you can't win them all. 294. Let's get it.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today we welcome back to the show these sparkly rainbow unicorn dice. Hopefully their luck is with me today. All right, let's get things started with our roll for bread. 6 rye. Well, it turns out the rye bread I have is frozen, so we're going to use our toast cantrip to bring it back to life here. In this case, it's more like raised bread, I guess. And we've got our 2 pieces of marble rye toasted and ready to go. Let's bring on today's sandwich. Let's roll for Maine. 1, pickled turkey gizzard. The gizzard is an organ that birds use to grind up the food that they eat because they...
What the f*** am I looking at?
They don't have teeth, and they swallow things whole, generally. Someone decided it was a good idea to take the gizzards of turkeys and pickle them and eat them. I have yet to try these, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I've had a really hard week this week myself, and I think I'm gonna blow one of the big spells. We are gonna use a level 3 transmute main spell to turn these pickled turkey gizzards into whatever other main that I want, which is Almighty
Good
ham.
call.
Unfortunately, all this does is defer my punishment until later because I already bought the turkey gizzards and I don't waste food.
Good call.
Next up, let's roll for cheese. 4. Lip Tower. Lip Tower is a Hungarian cheese spread. The one that I picked up has paprika, caraway seeds, clove, capers, anchovy paste, garlic, salt, and olive oil, all mixed into a cream cheese-like cow's milk cheese base. We've got a lot of strong flavors here, but I think it should play nicely with the ham. And we've already got caraway seeds in our rye, so we're not clashing there. This is a salty, spicy, savory cheese that definitely commands attention. So we'll see if it plays nice with the other ingredients on our sandwich or not. Next up, let's roll roughage. 11, none, and 12 roll twice. Uh-oh, the dice are definitely mad at me. All right, I guess roll again. 3 achar masala pickles and 7 green pepper. Achar masala pickles again. I can't tell if the dice are pranking me at this point or if they just really like these pickles. I was hoping for roughage that was a little more chill. I think that these, having an assertive flavor of their own, may clash with the cheese. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. Green pepper should be relatively inoffensive in this sandwich, just adding a little bit of crunch and bitterness. Fun fact, paprika is actually made of bell pepper, so we're still kind of in the same flavor family.
I didn't know that.
All right, let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 6, bonito furikake. Furikake is a Japanese rice seasoning, and this one includes bonito and dehydrated egg. Bonito
Chad, are you feeling
is
bonito
dehydrated, flaked, fermented skipjack tuna. It's a great source of umami flavor, and given what we were worried about before with the spices clashing, why not add an entire
That is the biggest hole for seasoning I've ever seen.
genre of seasoning to the sandwich. And last but not least is the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 8, craft beer mustard. Sure, whatever. Let's add another strong flavor, I guess. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together.
Burn the big spell
and
for this sandwich, and it's kind of a disaster.
Let's take a look at that
still.
cross section. Looks so unassuming. All right, this one's packed with a whole lot of seasoning. Let's give it a taste.
This is a lot of strong flavors.
Yeah, man, this one comes at you from every angle. The mustard, the cheese, the pickles, the furikake, it all hits hard. And in the end, it's not terrible, but it does clash a little. Still, I think of what it could have been. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 6.7.
Wait, what was that?
I'm going to call it the All Barbarian Party. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend.
Wait,
and in the end, it's not
that?
terrible, but it does clash a little. Still, I think of what it could have been.
Is it the gizzard? Is it a gizzard jump scare?
I think I'm going to go ahead.
It's literally like a single frame. Holy shit. Nah, that's terrifying.
This one a 6.7. And I'm going to call it the All Barbarian Party. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.
Holy shit. Yeah, he's cooked. He's actually cooked.